Hey, yo, what up? It's DJ Premier, and you checking out Mind Mama Heart Rap. Yeah, I read it. Mind Mama Heart Rap. One love. Are you ready? Rest in peace to my nigga. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Show me what you got. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up. Try to touch me like this. Come on, girl. Big L. Make some noise. Make some noise. Word up. You mean you say Big L. Big L. Big L. Big L. Big L. Make some noise.
Peace, people. It's Phat Phillie, Blackout Croatia in the house. I'm here in Frankfurt with my peoples, my mama Heart Rap, and we're about to do it up with DJ Premier for Christmas Jam Part 2. We also got Nick Javas in the house, and what's up, fellas?
What's up, Philly? How are you?
I'm good.
What's up, Phil?
Good to see you guys. We did it. We did Macedonia, a couple other spots. Reconnected in Frankfurt. About to do more shows. Prin, tell us about this tour, the year-round tour. 12 days, 12 cities. How do you prepare for a tour like this?
Well, actually, it's a year-round tour, but we're gonna do a real year-round tour with all the artists that's on the label. Nick Javis is actually the latest signing of the label. It was NYG's, then Black Poet, then Khalil, and then Nick Javis, and it's ill because I go by who's ready, to go out, and under certain circumstances, and he shows the biggest signs of being ready for the entire package of what makes the artist complete, even though all of my artists are complete on different levels. But even what we're doing, even when Poet came out with us, even when Panchi from NYG's did a show in London with us and in Paris, we still have set up the next stage of taking it to where we want it to be, where it'll be natural when we come back out. Because now the compilation album, which comes out December 7th, is really what is another reason why we're out here, to really set that up, even though we won't be home on the day of its release, but we're here still getting it in, and we're actually getting to perform songs from the album. He has his own album coming out called Destination Unknown, but the compilation is just really an album to stall until we have the albums ready for 2011. So that's the reason why it was a last minute decision, but we had a release with NYG's in 2008, 2009 Black Poet with the Black Prince, so why skip a year and not have anything come out in 2010? So compilation album, and it's fully loaded, fully loaded, and straight dope beats and rhymes.
Right up. Any cities on or countries in the old continent, Europe, that you really like to perform? I ain't
gonna lie, not just because it's you, but Croatia was dope every time. Every time I played there, besides that industry party that we did, but that's another thing. but just the show that we did for a DJ Premier, tour, that crowd was insane. Like, it looked like they trying to jump through from the front just to, jump me, but in a positive way, you know what I'm saying? And I just love that's the type of energy I like, and I'll give that same energy back. A hype crowd gets me hype.
Like that.
Yeah, hype crowd gets me hype. So Croatia, always, anywhere in Germany is always good. Munich is one of the craziest, but anywhere, Frankfurt, Bremen, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere in Germany, I'll always play, because it's a big hip hop, country. And Paris, France is always the hardest of the hard. So anywhere, really, man. You book us, we're gonna play.
Any particular memories about any of the shows in Germany? Any particular memory?
Actually, yeah, the first show that I did in Germany was in Cologne. These dudes were so wild, they knocked the whole sound system out. Nothing, you couldn't hear nothing. They had like a whole mosh pit right in front of the DJ booth, but it was so wild that it wasn't even like quiet. It wasn't like that moment like, oh, we gotta rush and fix it. It was like they never stopped. And it was set up like a coliseum. It was kind of wild. So that was like my first experience in Germany.
You, Prim?
Just man, I do it so much now that again I expect the same thing that I got in 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, all the way to 2011. I expect the same thing, like good energy, because that's what we give. You're supposed to get back what you give, and we give hardcore energy, and just again to make people feel good just from something that you give out. Showbiz and AG was saying it the other day. He said some people that work at whatever they do, they put in, and of course you still get an output. He said, but the fact we do music and the vibrations of the sounds, he said we put out to people. So he said it affects you a different way, the way you put out stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I never visualized it like that, but I guess that's what it is. The music we're giving it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a feeling that you either catch or you don't. We don't. Everybody ain't gotta catch it, and I'm fine with that too. The ones that catch it should be here. Age limit doesn't matter. Just if you catch it and you feel it like that, you should be here, and we'll be there when you need us.
Shit is timeless. That's what happened. These rappers is the pioneers. What do it take to be a legend like Nas is? I'm so novice. I'm so polished. I got a right to be a little bit snobbish. I did a little bit of college. Semesters it took two like mileage. So let me figure out this wasn't my place. Beat slow till you listen to my pace. Cause I be killing shit, but that's evident. Y'all feeling it, but I expected it. If this classic is gone, that's forever. Then I'm come on, say for it. Better than I ever been. I'm better than you ever been. I'm better than you ever been. I'm better than you ever been. I'm better than I ever been. Down, represent to the fullest. To the hip, the hop, don't stop. Don't stop. To the real hip hop. To the hip, the hop, don't quit. Don't quit. Time for me. Rip shit. To the hip, the hop, don't stop. Don't stop.
What up? What is special about the year-round records as a company, and what is different from the other specialized rap record labels?
I mean, I just wanted to just do what I didn't like about other labels, or even just my own complaints. You want to have your own finally a chance to fix all that stuff, but it's rough. It's not an easy thing to do, even when it's your own label, because you have to cater to artists, and you have to remember what it was like when you were, and I still am an artist, really. So I know what it's like, and I've lived it to where when I see certain complaints that come from the artist towards me, I'm like, damn, I was like that the same way. And again, it's a certain thing that I'm always knowing that I'm still learning too. Even if I have 25 years in this game and I still know what I'm doing, I still can learn from them. Even if they don't have the experience I have, I still am willing to learn from everybody around me. And none of them are afraid to tell me how they feel. From my tour manager to Nick to NYGs, everybody's like tells me how they feel, and that's what is better anyway. I mean, it makes a relationship better, even if you have to argue it out. Everybody wants that finish line to be big and have that trophy. It is almost like sports and everything. You want the ring every time. That's why every time I've gotten a gold or platinum plaque, I'm like, it's like another ring to me. So let's get one in this camp. And then everybody's different from each other, totally different approaches. No one's alike. No one's from the same town. It's just eclectic, but still within the boundaries of what I call hip hop. If it doesn't fit everybody else's boundary, again, I don't care. I know there's enough from the reaction we get when we come out here. And especially all the footage we've been putting up, you know, that him and Gordon been putting up. It's showing even in this era and at my age, we still have a lot to do because the reaction's strong. And I don't care if that's the last bit of people that love hip hop and no one else on the planet liked it. That's enough people for me. I enjoy hanging with all of them every day. If they want to party and get wild like that, you feel good after it's over. You know, it's a good release and it's rebel music. So, hey, stay a rebel, baby.
Why did you call it year-round records?
My work, I'm always nonstop. I never have a break ever. So year round is just that you can just make that motion right there, and and there it is. It's just gonna keep doing that. It may look like a fan, but it's really just a motion, you know. So you know, and I'm really title conscious, you know, from my name DJ Premier to the label name, the way I spell certain songs, you know. I like it to be the way I've, you know, he's another good visionary too. I love the fact that he paints a lot of pictures. He reminds me of Guru in that way. Like the way he's like, you know, Panchi too, you know, from NYG's. They visualize how the album is before it's even there, and they're like, oh man, I see this song, we could do this, and it's not the same old thing. Oh yeah, let's do that. It's where it's like, oh, that's a dope idea, and I'm thinking from an adult perspective, and it's and again, they're new to what they do versus what I've done, but their visions make me be like, okay, it's not just at my generation, the younger generation. There are people that do get it and want to really make their records really be memorable. You want a memorable record. You don't want to be making records because you like to rock the party. There's even the party records that are dope if it's done by the right people. And Nice and Smooth, there's a lot of party records that were big beyond the underground, even if they're not platinum artists. You know, they're on the level of a Soulja Boy that would have Cranked That, which is a good record. And I like that record. And I like the way the kids dance when that record comes on. But as soon as I hear Early to Rise or more and more hits, but they sing and all that stuff, girls love it, and it's nice and smooth. But they put their approach that is equivalent to that and to a new record like Crank That, you know. So that's the way I'm gonna always put everything in perspective, from judging every part of the music business, especially on the hip hop side. You gotta study that even more if that's what you specialize in. So since we specialize in that, I want to make sure that that's always intact, with knowing the younger and the older. You gotta know, we all gotta know each other. If we know each other, it'll last even longer, because, you know, right now we kind of know each other stage, and that's why somebody's got to start working to get it better. We already are in motion, so I'm excited about year round. We've been around for almost 6 years, and, you know, just a couple 12-inch vinyl, and finally stepped up to an album, then another album, and then the videos got better, and it's all in house. It's not, you know, we have a couple friends who also, you know, that are down with us, that all are down to participate because they see that we're doing it the right way, so they're willing to put their time in, and then the results are just getting better by the project. So in 2011, everybody's album is going to be real thorough, and it's just going to be just a dope knockoff, just one after the other, just chop. You know, from Nick Javis's album Destination Unknown, NYG's album's called Hustlers Union Local NYG, and Khalil's album's called Already, and then all the other side projects I have is just really, you know, to have fun with things that we like to visualize. Man, a KRS One premiere album part 2, that's fun to do. I already know how it's gonna be before we hear it. You know, a Nas album, that's fun to do. You know what I'm saying? You look forward to that. You know, Royce album, it's just certain artists, you know, that just had that effect. If Bun wanted to do one, I'd do it. It's just certain people that you just know it's gonna be fun. It's not just doing it; it's the fun part of it that you know is gonna make things bigger and better and it creates a good economy just for our little hip hop world. You know, we ain't asking for much, just a little elbow. You know, that's all we need. But that's what year round represents. All that mess I just said, that's all in my head when I decide to make a move and do something. And I'm gonna keep it small, just 3 artists. Not, cause I'm even tweeting now, and I see people, you know, I should be a year-round artist too. I got some stuff I love, and they even said I love the 3 artists you already got. I think I'm another piece of the puzzle, and it's like, I'm not gonna take too more than I can handle, because I already know what it's like. Again, when labels had to handle artists, when we were signed as Gangstar, I know how that goes. So I'm enjoying just keeping it like this. It's easy, it's less stress free, and again, the projects are gonna really knock everybody else's down when it comes to quality.